Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here in Channel Chart Wars. And yes, I hate to keep on talking about dictatorship, but I want to at least those of you that actually if you are paying attention to what is actually said here, then you would pretty much recognize that what I'm actually saying to you may end up being the reality here. So let's get into the video. Before I get into the video, please comment, like, and subscribe to the channel, Charge More. Please remember to keep your comments not offensive. And let's get into the video. So, first of all, I want to say that Donald J. Trump is a narcissist. He is an absolute crazy man. And he just isn't really, he's not the kind of man that should really be president again of the United States. He's already been president of the United States from 2016 to 2020. He is seeking to actually be president again from 2024 to 2028. And I'm actually, this actually does scare me, though, because Donald J. Trump actually plans to be a total dictator here. And you know what dictators actually do? They pretty much, what they pretty much do is they just dictate how you're supposed to live your lives, and, they pretty much just, they try to be controlling, and they try to at least be the most powerful man that they could possibly be on the planet, basically. Now, I think the first thing that Dictator Trump would actually do would take care of the problems with Xi Jinping and Vladimir Putin, and I don't think he would actually do anything about the war between Israel and Hamas. But if he did, he'd probably just want to show Hamas who has a lot of power here. I would think he'd want to take care of those issues first before he actually starts ordering the military, and then he gives the order, all right, boys, let's kill all these Americans here. Those that are not loyal to me, they all need to go and die. Just get to it, boys. Let's just kill them all. Yeah, but I would think that is exactly how Donald J. Trump would be like. He'd pretty much be making a warning on live TV. Hey, this is a warning to every American here. Every American that is totally against me and absolutely just hates who I am and that stuff. This is a message to you fellow Americans here. If you don't like who I am and what I do and that stuff, then I am going to order the U.S. military to actually kill you all. So you best be prepared to actually either leave the United States or stay in this country and face the consequences. Because I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. I'm gonna have my boys in the military. I'm gonna have them kill you all. I mean, that would be how chaotic this would actually really be. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. Alright, I think Donald J. Trump is really gonna try to, really? I think he wants to get into the Oval Office and practice his dictatorship powers and think he can just be the most powerful man in the United States and nobody can touch him. But let's not forget this. Trump also has his court trial, so I don't see how he is actually going to have I don't know how he's going to be able to actually get into the Oval Office for a second term. I don't see how that is going to work out, because I think by the time that his court trials start catching up to him, and the more that he gets found guilty for all the crimes he's committed, I think his chances of being elected again to run in 2024 to 2028, I think that will, I think his chances are of being reelected are pretty low. Because I'm pretty sure by the time all the court cases have been done with, I think that he is gonna have to get into his prison suit and just he's going to no, really I seriously think this. I really agree with this. And I'm not going to give any kind of exaggeration here. I think that he will, ultimately, he'll, just, he's going to lose a second term, pretty much. The court cases are catching up right to him. His crimes are going to bite him in the back, and then he is not going to be able to, let's see, let me just say escape reality. No matter how much of a powerful man he may think he is. Alright? Alright? Nobody here is above the law. Nobody here is allowed to just get away with it. That stuff. I mean, they can't really get away with the crime scot-free. Because, you know, that's not how it works. That's not how it works here. Alright? Alright, once you do your crimes, you have to, go to court for it, and then you're found guilty of it. You have to accept responsibility that you've committed the crime, and then you have to, pretty much, own up for what you did, and that stuff, and there's no choice. There's no choice. Once you're found guilty, you have to, pretty much, what you have to do is you have to, what you have to do is you, basically, what you should do is when you're found guilty of a crime, you have to accept responsibility that you committed the crime, and then just accept it. You don't really have a choice. Alright? When they say that you're guilty of a crime, there's no kicking and screaming chance that's gonna make these the law enforcement officers change their mind about you. That stuff. Kicking and screaming is not gonna help. You know what it's really doing? It's really you basically just being a little kid because you don't want to own up for what you actually did. Alright, and I'm not joking when I say that. It's not it's not really it's not a joke. I am not saying these words because they're untrue. I'm saying that these are the facts. You have to own up for the crimes that you did, and, you have to accept reality. When they say guilty, you have to accept it, and then you have to either spend the rest of your life in prison, or whatever verdict you actually get from the order of a judge, and then, once you're done with that, then that's it. You basically just need to, start accepting you need to accept that you've done wrong. You need to, serve your sentence. If it's for your entire lifetime, I'm sorry. Nobody, gets to, nobody really gets to, nobody gets the choice here. When you have to accept responsibility for all the crimes you did, boom, that's it. That's it for you. You have to accept that you've done wrong, and you have to serve your life sentence, and you have to do what the cops order you to do. You don't like it? Too bad. Life goes on. You're in your prison cell. You have to, now if you have to, if you really gotta just, serve a life sentence, depending on how long a judge sentenced you to prison, then then that's how long you have to stay in prison. I don't think that a judge can sentence you, to jail much shorter, depending on how many felonies you created. I think that really, adds up to how long you have to stay in jail. So I'm sure that Donald J. Trump actually has to serve his life in prison, because he sure does have a lot of crimes that he's committed, and there's no way for him to get out of this. There really isn't. You know what? I'm sure a lot of Republicans, and probably some MAGA Republicans and Democrats, are pretty much going to see this, and they're gonna actually see Trump really screaming like a baby when he actually has to own up for what he did. And I'm sorry. You can't deal with the time, don't do the crime. It goes for everybody, not just Donald J. Trump, but for everyone too. And time is running out for Donald J. Trump. Pretty much. November is next month. I hope that Donald J. Trump actually ends up being convicted of his very last crime in his court case, and I hope that he actually gets hauled off to jail. And my question is, who's going to be in place of Donald J. Trump? Probably, if I had to take a pretty good guess, I'm thinking Vice President Vance, Trump's running mate, would actually take over Donald J. Trump's position, and I think Vance would actually be put as the next presidential candidate, because the other guy, Donald J. Trump, actually had to go to prison for a bunch of multiple crimes that he's been found guilty of. And I don't know how Vance is going to handle this. I don't know how Vice President Vance is going to really take this at me. But what I will say is this: well, we all know what is happening here, and we all know exactly what's going on. Donald J. Trump is wanted to get back into the Oval Office because he wants to try to be an evil dictator, and pretty much, I think he is pretty much wanting to practice being the most powerful man on the planet, and I don't think that's going to come to him. But if he gets elected, just remember this. Donald J. Trump is a narcissist. He wants to be an evil dictator, and a lot of Republicans and MAGA Republicans should actually look at the reality of this, and so should Democrats too. And Donald J. Trump is probably going to be voted less anyway, because I think both Republicans and MAGA Republicans and Democrats are starting to look at the reality of who this guy really is. Donald J. Trump is a narcissist. He wants to be an evil dictator, and he is hungry for power. That's pretty much what a Trump presidency would look like. A power-hungry man. That's all he would want. He doesn't care about the fellow Americans who live here in America. He doesn't care about anybody but himself. And it's about time that a lot of people start looking at the reality of this. And this is pretty much why he would want to become an evil dictator when he gets into the Oval Office. By chances of getting voted the most, more than Kamala Harris and Vice President Walz, is pretty less. I think Kamala Harris is actually going to win this on election day, or get the most number of votes. And then people will, by the time that happens, people will get to see how much of a crybaby and loser Donald J. Trump is, and then a lot of people are pretty much going to be laughing at Donald J. Trump about, how stupid this guy is. And they're going to be like, yeah, you evil man, you better get in your... You better might as well just get in your orange prison suit and stay there, and you leave America alone. Nobody messes here with America, you evil narcissist. Yeah. Sure, a lot of people will probably be like that by the time that Donald J. Trump starts his temper tantrums and his kicking and screaming, and it'll be fun. And yeah, I'm sure when he goes to his final court case, I think it would be so entertaining that you would actually sit down with your popcorn and soda and actually just watch how bad Trumpy boy just has it out in court. Because you can wait for his final moments when he starts kicking and screaming, when he's let out of the courthouse in his orange prisoner suit, and he's get locked up for life. He get locked up in prison for life. There won't be any going back for Donald J. Trumpy. And there won't... His freedom... all his freedom will be lost. And he will never have his freedom ever again. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like what we said here, please comment, like, and subscribe to the channel, Charles Morse. Please remember to keep your comments, it's not offensive. And, you know, Donald J. Trump is, an evil narcissist who wants to be an evil dictator, but his chances of getting the Oval Office is actually pretty low. And I don't think a lot of people are going to want to vote for him anyway, because I don't think a lot of people actually find Donald J. Trump to be very likable anymore. There may be some MAGA Republicans and Democrats that probably still like him, but overall, I don't think he's very likable. Yeah. This is Charles Morse. Have a good day. I'll see you on my next video.